Hello, viewers.
Welcome back to Mom Talk. I'm joined here today with co-host Madison.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here. I've always wanted to talk into a mic like this, so
Right?
thank you.
Doesn't it change the game?
Yeah, it's fulfilling my dreams.
Yeah.
In
Whatever
not
those dreams
yeah,
were,
exactly.
being fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
How does hair?
Very
Is
cute.
hair
It's
hairy?
giving mom. It's giving mom. It's giving.
Let's
I can
show-
see all of your layered necklaces. Also giving mom.
Okay, super tangled though. That awkward moment when all of your layered necklaces are tangled and everyone can see it.
That awkward moment when you almost killed yourself last night sleeping.
Okay,
Wow.
I think just take a moment for the matching set.
Oh,
The matching sets.
why do I look so much
I'm on my tippy
shorter?
toes.
Okay.
Oh wait, so are you.
I have never claimed to be a tall woman, and that's something I can never claim.
But we were just talking about the potential of you maybe ending up with a tall man.
Not opposed.
Mom, Alex Hodges invited you to join their broadcast channel.
Mom.
That is crazy.
Who's Alex Hodges?
Not a clue. Like, I actually have never seen that before, and as we're filming Mom Talk, my phone needs to stop listening to us. This is crazy.
I thought that was your mom.
No, that was just
Wait.
a random, like, Spotify notification of, like, Alex someone, Hodgins, wants you to join her.
That's weird.
I don't think I'm ready for that to be my Spotify and, like, Instagram reels, like, babies.
Mom.
I'm just not ready for that. Right now, it's
No.
dogs.
Oh, dogs is a good.
Yeah.
Dogs is good. Here's the thing about baby fever. I have it, but I also
You're realistic about
here's
it.
the thing though. I want one of my friends to have a baby.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
I want to experience the
Yeah.
warmth of like a newborn just like totally cuddled into you, but I don't want to have a child.
Don't want
right now.
to birth it yourself.
No,
Yeah.
it's not my moment to have my first kid.
And that's
but it-
really wise of you. Mm-hmm. To be able to, like, overcome the fever that you're at 105 fever for.
Yeah, Saturday Night Fever was me 2 nights ago.
I saw a video last night on my Instagram of, like, I was on baby Instagram last night. I hate to say it.
But here's the stark contrast. You could be on Baby Talk one moment, and then you could be feral rat girl Summer the next moment.
And they're very interchangeable.
Yeah, and honestly, it could be baby rat
Girl,
baby.
baby, like, yeah, horrific, whatever, baby,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Like, literally last night, I was watching a video of, I actually will show you after. It's the cutest thing. It's this mom who, like, lies down on the couch with her baby, and her baby's just, like, chilling there.
Does it throw up in her
Baby. No. It's not gross.
Oh.
It's very cute.
Okay.
Which is why I started it by
Okay,
saying
okay.
it's very cute. But it just spits up everywhere. And the baby's just like, and the mom's like, okay, so I was going to have so and so
Oh my gosh, I've
take care of you
seen
today.
it. Yes,
but
I saw
there's
that.
a crazy flu around, and I'm trying to protect you from getting sick.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so
It's like Alexa Bennett or something.
I think that's her name. Was that who? No.
she was also a podcaster.
Was that who popped up on my phone just now?
No.
Okay.
I think that was I don't know.
That was exactly who popped up on my phone, in hindsight. It wasn't a man.
Alex something?
No, Alexa. I swear.
No, it wasn't.
If it's her,
It wasn't. I don't remember the name. This is short-term memory loss.
we will check in a bit.
Amnesia.
Pregnancy brain. I've been craving ice cream a lot recently.
Really?
And I said to Hoopy, I was like, "Am I pregnant? Not possible, but I could be." It's literally not physiologically not possible. But I was like, "Why am I craving ice cream so much?" That's really it.
Sweet tooth.
It's the only symptom.
Sweet tooth, maybe.
Yeah. I took myself on an ice cream date yesterday.
Oh, what type of ice cream did you get?
Village.
Okay, but what kind at Village?
Have you tried their Villager Pillsbury Doughboy.
Have not, but I saw it on my
It's
email.
vegan. So it's pretty much with 0 calories. And I went for a walk, so I pretty much actually burned
math.
more calories.
Yeah. You actually lost weight eating it because
did.
your metabolism was like burning it off so fast. Especially during the walk too.
Literally. And it was freezing cold outside too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps metabolism. Doesn't
Well,
necessarily,
actually
but
your body's trying to heat itself up, so maybe.
I literally
Just working to like
I
shiver
got
and stuff.
snatched
Yeah.
whilst eating.
Who needs a waist trainer when you've got ice cream?
and a cold day. And lonely. So you take yourself for a date. I literally was gonna send you a picture and be like, I am my own boyfriend. But then I was like, it takes away from it when I'm like sharing it with the world.
I don't know. Sometimes there is something in the simpleness of taking yourself on a date.
Yeah. Have you taken yourself on a date recently? Or just
Recently,
in general?
no. I don't know. I can't think of the most recent self-date I've been on, but I can think of the most memorable.
Okay.
Most memorable was actually in Sydney, Australia.
Stop.
Yeah, now I sound like I'm so like
You're so
cool,
worldly.
but I'm literally not.
You're such a traveler.
Yeah, I was all by myself in Sydney, and
At 18.
At 18, well, 19.
Oh right, because you were older.
I was older. And it was like COVID. I was like trying to fly back to Canada, and I was in Sydney, and I was like, I'm only here for one day. I've got to just try to see the sights. I've got to try to do it. Got to the airport, checked into my airport hotel. Second question, follow up after the story.
Okay.
Checked into the hotel, and then I was like, what am I gonna do? Took the train by myself.
Wow.
Down to like the Sydney Harbor area.
Did you drop off your bags at the hotel or at the
I
airport?
did. I didn't have my bags.
check?
I just
Okay.
had like my little tote
That's
bag,
important.
and I brought my book because.
Cute.
So then went down. I saw like a little bit of the botanical gardens before they closed.
Beautiful.
I went and saw the opera house, took some photos,
Amazing.
saw the bridge, and then I was like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna get takeout? No, I'm gonna go sit in a restaurant by myself.
Wow.
And I did for like an hour and a
brave.
half, fully by myself.
Did you
like
read a book?
I did. Well, yes, I did.
You
I
read-
ate.
Yeah.
I people watched.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
I feel like once you, and this is something that I have another thought on. I have a lot of thoughts, as per usual.
I have your comment after the story. Other thought.
This is a tangent thought.
Okay, tangent thought.
Tangent thought is we have to start getting more comfortable just like not being by ourselves and not existing on our phones.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like be on the transit and like put your phone away and just sit. Or be in a coffee shop by yourself waiting for your friend or just by yourself, not on your phone. This is the biggest thing too. When you're at a restaurant with someone else, whether that be a friend, your family, on a date, whatever,
Do not even have your phone out.
don't have your phone out. But then when that person that you're with goes to the bathroom and you're all alone at the table,
Don't get your phone
don't
out.
pull it out. Just sit there. Just take in your surroundings.
Yeah. I do that.
No, I've started to
even
do it,
trying.
and I think that it's
Yeah.
I think it's important.
It's like sad that it's something notable.
Yeah.
Like that you don't pull your phone out the
Yeah.
second you're alone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like something about just sitting there. Like, yeah, one time I went on a date with Hot Dog. We were at a really cute Italian restaurant, and I actually want to go back there, but now it's kind of tainted.
Well, let's redeem it.
Can we?
Yes.
Because it was amazing. I want to take you there.
Okay, wait. Don't spoil it. We want some mystery,
Some
on the
mystery.
pod.
Anywho, back to the story, and I
Yeah.
just haven't forgotten your other.
No,
follow-up
I won't
comment.
forget because
Okay.
I'm
Because you're staring at it.
Yeah.
Is it Dum Dum?
Yeah, why do you have that? I was like, am I on Easter Island right now? Like, why is that out there? I've never seen that before.
You haven't?
I feel like maybe I've just been so distracted every time
No.
I've been here. Is it new?
You also haven't been here really that much since you were living here.
True.
And it came after. So parents
Oh.
came back Mother's Day.
You got that for Mother's Day.
My brother got it for my mom.
Of course he did.
And like had it in the garden while like when she got home.
What were her
Oh,
thoughts?
she just loved it. Anyways, so we went to this restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant, and I'd like not freshly just come back from Italy, but it was my first Canadian Italian restaurant since being in Italy.
Was
so
it
the
a letdown?
expectations were high. Not at all. That's what I mean, dude. The wine.
Okay, we have to go then.
I had a Chianti. No, I didn't. That is a lie. I had, a Sangiovese wine. And it was so good. Like grape juice good. Where you're like, you're sipping it and you're like, that's a good wine. And so I was having that. But then, and like I had like I think I had a gnocchi or like something amazing to eat. Mm-hmm. I don't ever want to be with someone where we go on a date
and it's not fun.
And we're 23.
No.
Sorry.
No.
And we're at a restaurant that I'm obsessed with. I love this place.
Okay, we have to go.
Yeah.
Okay, because if I got you a gift, mama.
And it's literally just like, it's like a little flower petal like, outside.
It's literally it's a branch from outside. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I thought you'd love this. It's one of those old flowers that's right behind us.
Let me just demonstrate what
Madison
just gave me as a gift.
Yeah. Ew. Why is it ew? Why is it sticky?
It's because it's so old.
I pull these out from behind my back. Wow. I just love you so much. I thought
I'm like I love it.
Wow. And now it's dripping.
Ew.
Why is it?
Ew.
Look at that.
Okay.
Ew. Sorry. That's gross.
Baby just spit up. So we need to be with men.
Yes.
Who give us we need to be with men. Period. And then also on top of that, someone who is just fun during certain situations when like there's nothing to do. But
here's the
you're
thing.
having fun with them.
Here's the thing. I 100% know. Seriousness is important in certain moments.
Right.
You have to be able to like have a serious bone in your body. But I would say 80 to 90% of life should just be fun. Because here's the thing, your life's not like, life can be very mundane most of the time.
Yeah.
Kind of boring, kind of redundant, kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
The everyday is kind of the same old unless you make it fun.
Yes.
Unless you find the joy in the little things, like that little murky thing, like laughing at that, or getting your mom a dum-dum from Easter Island, or like you've got to find the people who bring the joy.
Yeah. Like today, woke up, yay, Madison's coming over for breakfast. What do I want to do? I feel like making bread so that when my parents come home, we have a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Or giving it to my neighbor because she's been taking care of Jasper.
Right.
Like,
sorry, this is another tangent, but you said hot dog, and all I can think of is that hot dog water fountain and how disgusting that looked, and how it's like kind of ironic that that's the name you chose to call him. Story time. I sent Nicola a video. Of course, it was a reel because I'm on Instagram Reels, not TikTok.
Same.
And
because
of course,
we're moms.
Yeah, because we're moms. Like, if the matching set didn't give it away, we're moms. I sent you a reel of do you know those like champagne fountains that they have? Like they trickle down the champagne. Well, it wasn't just champagne. It was hot dog water.
With hot dogs
uncooked, smattering inside it, and then it was like, and there was a
what did you say? This makes me...
I said...
What
did I say?
Oh, it was perfect.
I'm retching as I send this to you. I said I'm
retching.
I'm retching as I send it to you.
I said this is retch worthy.
Yeah, it was. Okay, but here's the other... Can I just go on another tangent about grind set?
You may.
Is it really a grind set if you have to tell everyone you're living in a grind set? Because that's just like... I feel like being in your grind set means you're just like humbly living that way.
Yes.
It's not like, oh my gosh, guys, guess what I did today?
Yeah. Or like,
let me put on this.
If you
want to
be able to do this, here's how you do it. Step 1.
No, because then like, you're like,
yeah, but just do it. People will
just like live the
want
way
to live their lives based on how you are
lead by example is my motto.
Yeah, it is, and you do it very well.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
I follow you like a little ducky. You're my mama hen. And I go, ooh, Madison, I'm coming.
Back to moms.
Back to being
Back
mother.
to moms.
You're literally raising me.
Aww. Well, I might be raising you, but you are also raising me because you're the homemaker, you're the caretaker.
Am I? You really
yes.
you think so?
Yes.
That's all I really want to be in life.
Yeah.
I want wherever I live in the world, I want like me to make it a home.
Yeah.
I want to nest.
Oh.
My mom does a really good job of nesting. Everywhere we've moved in the world, she has made that place feel like the homiest of homes, so that whenever I'm away from that place, I refer to that place as home.
Mm-hmm. I think that that's like a skill, and I think that you just have that as well. Like, I think you do. And I don't know, I can just sense it in your, like, when you're like in your home. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like fresh bread baking, the sense of fresh bread, flowers all around, it's exam season. You can't like really be.
And also, look at my house right now.
Yeah.
It's like the feng shui in here is not for me. Like, I can't function when I don't have a living room.
No.
It's messy. I'm surprised the kitchen's clean right now. Because I scrubbed it yesterday because I literally came home and I was in a rage.
What were you in a rage about?
The kitchen not being clean.
Oh, fair.
Being like, how have I let it go this bad? I took the food garbage out for the first time in like a week.
The compost? Ooh. Do you remember that?
That was your job.
Do you remember?
Always your job.
Do you remember last year when we were both gagging?
I did it as a joke. That's so funny. That was a core memory. I went to Madison. I know she has a really poor gag reflex trigger. And she'll just start gagging. And I went, Madison, oh, I can't. Oh. And she goes, no what?
And I legitimately was gagging. And she was pretending the whole time. And then it was just us. Because then I think you actually maybe started a little bit. Because I was,
You went, I went, oh no.
And then we're gagging / laughing / we still have to take this disgusting garbage out.
As you're gagging and crying, you're like, I'll do it, it's
fine. I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it.
But why, though, every single time I go in there, do I...
Yeah. It's like you're going underneath water or something.
No, actually.
Like you can't breathe. I don't know.
And then I run away and go...
That's one thing.
Then run back.
When you live in an apartment, well, maybe some apartments.
Everything just smells.
No. My apartment smells good. Don't make people think that. No, my apartment smells really nice. It's that we don't compost.
Oh, so everything's in the...
Everything goes in the trash. We do recycle, though.
Oh, phew.
And I am the recycle police because I will pull things out of the garbage and rinse them and then recycle them. Even though I know... Probably 80% of the recycling also goes to the landfill.
Yeah. Really?
Well, I think I made that up.
Yeah, where's your facts on that? I want to see.
I did hear, though, okay, but also my mom likes to spew misinformation. She told me that if there's, like, anything that's not recyclable, they'll throw the whole bag away into the recycling or into the garbage.
No way.
No, so that's why I think this myth that I just created should be debunked right now. This rumor, this fallacy. That means lie, right?
I think so.
I'm looking up the word fallacy. That's why I was even on my phone.
I feel like it's a biblical word.
Fallacy. A mistaken belief, especially one based on unsound argument.
The way you just whipped that out.
I'm a wordsmith.
Do you use your wordsmithing for the greater good?
I use it for the worst. Because everyone thinks I'm so weird when I use big words like that. And they're like, can you just not speak normally?
Fallacy.
Can you just not speak normally? Like, why did you write... Okay, can
I
oh my gosh.
Sound well read.
Am I going to embarrass myself if I say a confession story right now?
Okay, welcome to series Confession Session. Go ahead.
So there was a guy who I had a big crush on.
Just add on to that, big crush is more because we want someone we can't have, hence we want them.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So maybe not even like, wow, this guy's perfect for
No,
me.
no.
But it's more just like, you can't have someone and they don't necessarily give you the reciprocal energy, but they're leading you on. And so you go, yeah, I love them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm convinced they're my husband. Anyways,
thank you for that. That was a great. So anyways, I was texting this person and I was texting him and then my friend, not Nicola, my other friend was kind of going through a very similar situation with a guy she was talking to.
Oh,
and
yes,
so we were just talking about it, chatting. I was like, I like him, but I really don't think anything's going to happen with him. But what do I do? Like, I still want to keep talking to him. And she's like, hey, well, let me see, like, your conversations. And she literally looked at my conversation and goes, why are you messaging him like this? Why do you message him like you don't even like him?
Okay, wait.
Am I the problem?
Outside perspective is crazy.
Yes. She's like, you message him like you're like, it's in a business meeting.
With periods.
With periods and punctuation and everything. And I was like, and like big words. Like, why do you need to say, perhaps you, like, ChatGPT said, I text too formally. Although, can I tell you, I sent him a sticker of us, but it wasn't my face.
Drinking?
It was our feet.
No, that one of our feet like this?
Yes, I sent him that. Yeah, anyways, this is not for the pod. We can discuss this after.
Yeah, this is turning into a 45-minute episode.
This is really long. Okay, anyways, just wanted to say,
So
I think
easy
I'm
to
going to have
talk.
to scroll back.
It's so easy to talk with you on the pod.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Because we have so much to yap
we have
about.
so much to talk about. So many different tangents.
So many different tangents. And that's what I love about girlhood.
Remember this guy?
Yeah.
String bean.
That is cruel. Okay, but also let's talk about liking people that don't like us back.
Okay, yeah, yes. Let's end on this one because
on a positive note.
we're gonna talk about it, but then we're gonna flip it positive,
Okay.
and then and then that'll be done.
That'll be done. I'm looking forward to how you're gonna flip this positively.
I'm an
Because
optimistic person some of the time.
I'd say majority.
Majority of the time. Yes, sorry, some of the time makes it seem like I'm not, but I would say majority of the time I'm very optimistic, and then there's
With
like
a hint of pessimism.
yes, with a hint of realism.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And like call me a romantic, but I do dream. I'm a dreamer.
I literally wait. Do you know what? Sometimes I get into a mood where I'm like,
Oh, she's pulling out the notes app.
I'm pulling out the
Are
notes
those baby
app.
names? Because I just updated my baby names
I
list.
updated mine too. And it was because I was being so delusional.
Yeah. No.
I'll tell you after.
I wasn't being delusional per se, but I was
When one of them is one of the notes titled in my phone is not allowed to text this, and I'll write out a text message that I really want to send, and then so it's like the title of the note is not allowed to text this, and then underneath the first line is when I feel like saying too much. Hi. No.
But why can't you text that? Because I totally would.
No, I text that. I text the hi, but I
And then
can't
what's
text
underneath
this.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna read it because I feel like I'm invading in your privacy. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna text that, but I wanted to.
Where's your head at?
Yeah, where's your head
That's
at?
one of the things I read there. I want to say
Pathetic.
that to someone, like, I want to say that to people all the time, but I hate it when people ask me that question. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, how would I respond? Dreams.
From time to time, I really have to take a step back and think to myself, what do I want out of life?
Yeah.
And then I just talked about dreams. I listed some of my big dreams.
Aw, I love that.
Family, career,
Yeah,
traveling.
it's nice that you have it in your notes app too. You can look at it more frequently than if you like wrote it in a journal or something like that. Okay, but I have a theory, and I told you just before we started the pod about that
yes, but
theory.
share it to our fans.
And I think that this is going to be really helpful for all those like women out there who are doing the best in life. Like we are successful in like every like realm of our lives. Like our little wellness wheel is very full. It's very equally distributed. We love life. Our joy radiates out of us, and like people find that infectious and want to be around us because we're just it's a beautiful thing to be around. And if you're that, you can relate to that and you can like listen in on this. But I do have a theory that like girls like that, who we know what we want, we're set, we're secure, and we just are loving life, and we expect a man to like align with us on that. The boys that we're interacting with right now, for the most part, think they're like that. They're too good. Like that person is like, I don't want to go for her because I don't feel that I'm good enough for her. So then we are left feeling, oh, cool, nobody likes us. Like nobody's interested in us. Nobody's willing to take the time to get to know us and to like invest and pursue us. That word, it gives me an ick, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
And then we're left thinking, oh, cool, so we're unworthy of everyone's attention. Meanwhile, we don't need their attention. We shouldn't have it because they're not good enough for us. So they're really cute. They're cluing into it before we are. But then we're left feeling like we're not wanted.
We got rejected, but by someone who we wouldn't really even choose, but we would want attention. To be picked.
Yes. And that has happened too many times to count, for me at least, where I'm like, I'm not even really interested in you, but the fact that you like showed interest and then now pulling back,
now I'm interested,
and now I'm like, oh, what did I do? Am I too crazy, controlling, like psycho analyzing the situation? To be fair, I am.
No, though,
I have been.
But Kate, here's the thing: do you let them see that? Because that's my thing.
I don't know.
Can they pick up on that vibe though?
I think so. I think when you come across in a Snapchat or a message of like, hey, I twitch, in a way.
Just wondering.
Hey,
yeah, that's what
Cushy.
That's what. Name drop. Name drop to my bestie.
Bestie Cushy.
My bestie Cushy. She tells me that all the time. Like, guys can sense the vibe, and you cannot be the girl who's like, hey, so I was just wondering if maybe you would want to. No. None of that anymore.
Okay.
None of that anymore.
It's like, hey, we're doing this.
Yeah, and it's like you're living your life, and then you like they gotta match it, and if they don't, then. Absolutely. But it is hard. It is hard, and I do think that there is this like. My also thought is like guys in our age range are like. There's guys that do want to like settle down and like have family, have kids, like that sort of thing. They want that. But they don't want it now. They want it in the future. And
it's kind of same for us.
Well, same for us too. But I think,
meeting that person
but I wouldn't mind meeting that person right now. Yeah. But I don't even think some of the guys want to meet their person yet. They want to wait. They want to have their fun. They want to have their carefree moments and not be tied down or whatever the case. And so we've got that realm of guys who are like not ready to like seriously date.
Yeah, like the mid-20s.
The mid-20s. Yeah. But then there's also the other half of guys who have been in serious relationships. And so it feels, I'm not saying that it is this way because no scarcity mindsets around here anymore. No. But it feels sometimes like you don't really have any options for you. Yeah. Because then there's like a handful of people who you could date but would never. You know what I mean? Yeah. So then there's those people too, but that, like...
Yeah, I totally agree.
It's just...
And also, like, your pool right now of dating is, like, all academic rehab students.
Well, that's who I'm meeting.
Yeah, and, like, mine is all MRU gym students. Like,
yes, gym people. And...
athletes or, like, gym people. Which that, like, I don't mind that because I understand...
It's a mixed bag with those,
it's a mixed bag, crew. For sure. And, like... The few that I have dated from the athlete group, they all were great humans, like awesome people. Even hot dog. Yeah. I will go as far to say I personally don't really vibe and gel, but like as a person is a great human. And same with the one before that.
Yeah.
Great human. But like just not human, not the guy for me. Yeah. Not the people for me. But like when I'm thinking about like, oh, well, who is going to be the guy for me? I don't think it's going to be someone who's like on paper checks all my little
Well, that's
boxes.
the thing too.
I got rid of my boxes. I got rid of my list. The only thing on there, the only thing that matters, everything else is organic and is going to happen. And like, you'll get a feel for it. Because if you're trying to look for certain things and then you're like, you find it and you're like, yes, check. But it doesn't like,
well, and then
on paper it matches, but in person it's like, doesn't really click.
You either fit the person that you like into those boxes when they maybe don't fit, or you rule out people because they don't fit. And I think that both of those are problematic.
Problematic, for sure. The toppest thing on my list is like, has to have a relationship with God.
Yeah, to church.
Okay,
but I don't know what kind of church.
You also just name drop.
Yeah, but it's...
I know, but the people who know, that's fine, right?
Can you cut it out?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, edit that part out.
Yeah.
Or just bleep it. Beep. Do like a American Idol sticker over top, like our best favorite podcast. They do that all the time. They go beep. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna have to do bleep because
children.
you said it, I said it, and I think I said it again.
Bleep,
Good
bleep,
children.
Bleep. Yeah. Good
so
children.
we're gonna bleep out the name because we're not ready to.
Well,
no.
I just also don't know. Like, that name to me feels like a name drop because we say it so much that
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
know because
because
here's the thing. I never say that to his face though.
Well, good. I hope not. You'd be like, wait, why? Why am I called that? And you're like,
no reason. No. Nicola just found out his real name today.
I know his nickname, and then she goes, so-and-so just, what did you say, texted me or something?
I said so-and-so. I was messaging so-and-so.
Yeah, and I'm like,
who is that?
a new one?
Same one, but just the real name.
She pulled the full name trick, and we're big full name people.
Yes.
Madison and Nicola.
Yes. Anyways, moving on from that.
Can you make the positive spin
yes.
on the we're too good for literally every man out there?
Yes. Well, okay, here's the thing though. I just feel like this is the positive. I think it's really tough to be so hard on yourself all the time about like being like, I don't need someone, or oh, I'm being so delusional about this person. Like, we don't need to be hard on ourselves about this because like I just think when you look at the future, like it is going to happen in the right timing when it's meant to. Mm-hmm. And it's okay to be not like so stoic all the time. And it's okay to like fall into these things of being like, I'm talking to this person. I don't actually like deep down, I don't know what's going to happen here. Probably nothing. But like, it's okay.
Let's just live life.
It's okay to just
make mistakes, gain experiences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because when the right people come along for us and it's the right timing,
none of that will matter.
None of this is going to matter.
Yeah.
It's all going to be in the past, and it's all we're all just going to be sitting there like, "Oh my gosh. This is the best thing that ever happened." And then it's going to be like, "Wait, this is the best person for me. They really want like to I hate that word too.
I know.
They want to they want to be with me. I want to be with them. It's like perfect matching up. And then this is where the real positive comes in. Mm-hmm. We're going to be back here wearing these sweatsuits, but they're going to be a little bit more filled out because we'll be actually moms. We'll be actually moms.
Craving ice cream because
exactly.
We're actually pregnant.
Exactly. And like right now, it'll be.
And it's crazy because we have no idea who we're going to end up with.
No, you literally have no idea. No. And it's like, it's actually
it's the one thing that I can't control.
When you flip it in a more positive way, it's kind of exciting.
Because like you and I could be sitting at our compound house in like 10 years time with our shared business that we have.
Yes. Oh my, wait.
Yeah. Come on.
Come to the farm.
I'm coming.
Come to the farm. We're not only homesteaders, but we have a rehab clinic on the farm, specializing in quite literally. We're generalists, I would say.
I would say so. Like we have a broad enough scope that we can work with many
You can work with rodeo people, and I can work with like the children of those rodeo people.
And the wives maybe.
And the wives too.
To help with the kids that they can go and take home these skills.
Would you work with the person who's on my mind? Would that be a potential? Because I don't know that I would want to. Oh? Because not because I don't want to work with them, because of Just like, I don't think I want to work with someone
partner?
who's like my partner, husband.
I know that's tough. Imagine all four of us have a business and then there's a fallout.
Well, that's the hard thing. So maybe we're separate but together. We live on the compound together. We do the farming together, but then the business side's all separate.
I think we do need to work separately.
Yeah. Even you and me. Even you and me. I know, like, I'd love to work with you, but also...
It's like, don't mix family and business.
Yes.
You are family.
Sisterhood.
Motherhood and sisterhood.
So, yeah. So, as we plan and dream for the future... It's going to be good.
It is.
It's going to be positive. And we just have to, like, start not trying to be, like, change everything about ourselves.
Remember?
To stop being...
We talked about that?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
To stop being, like, I don't want to stop having these weird attachments and whatever. Like, of course it's going to happen with time. That's going to change. Yeah. What I think we just need to work on, which will be more beneficial, is just, like, being okay with uncontrollable things.
I've learned that a lot in this last year.
Yeah.
Or this last, like, months. From January.
Yep. 2025. The year of being okay with not being fully in control. Because there's a lot of things you can control, but there's a lot of things you can't. And I think the biggest thing that you can control is your attitude and how you choose to
100%.
Just like, okay, you know what? This is out of my control. Yeah. I'm going to bring myself to this situation in the best way possible. Yeah. I'm going to bring my experience. I'm going to open my mind to new perspectives, but that's literally all I can do.
Yeah.
And how much more peaceful is that?
It's actually very freeing to have
to know that you don't even have to have it all figured out. You can just bring yourself.
And we're finding that out at 23, 24.
Think about how wise we're going to be.
Think about how much fun our lives are going to be.
Oh.
When we're 30, 34, 10 years time.
10 years time. I don't even want to know. Gosh. I don't even want to know because...
Also because we're setting ourselves up for like a really successful career.
Yeah.
Like you put in the work now in your early 20s, you're going to end up in whatever career you are, you're going to be good. Yeah. You're going to whatever. Yeah. We're also setting ourselves up to be the absolute most elite wives.
Yes.
And so husbands, all the husbands out there are going to be like...
Yeah.
Like that is a woman... that I want to make my wife. Like, not just a girl I want to date.
No.
But, like, that is a wifey.
Giant rock.
But, like, not right now. Please.
No,
like,
I don't want to get married right now. I don't want to get married right now, but when I do, giant rock.
If I have to pay for it myself, I will. But, yeah.
I'll chip in.
Sure. Sure. I'll do a third of my paycheck and then all of his. I actually want the full matching set. Diamond earrings, diamond necklace, big fat diamond ring.
So funny.
Anyways, we really need to wrap up this hour-long podcast. But thank you so much for joining me and joining us.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for following along on the tangents.
It's been a wild ride and it's been so fun. Yeah. Comment down below if you want to see more of this girl. Because you know I do. I'm going to be commenting. Bring back Madison.
Bring her back.
Bring her back. But anyways. Okay.
Anyways.
Peace and love.